Okay, so today I'm gonna explain the Be Do Have identity framework, what it is, how you can use it in your life, and then how you could use it on sales calls to actually increase your closing rate. Now, the Be Do Have framework is super simple, and it goes like this: Be, do, have. Now, in life, you have specific things, and the reason to why you have those things, the car you drive, the amount of money you make, the wife you have, the body you have, is because of the things you do, so the actions you take. And the things you do or the actions you take depend on who you are as a person. Now, what this means is, if you are a different person, you're going to do different things. And if you do different things, you're going to have different things. So what this also means is, right now, if you're not satisfied with the things you have, it simply means you're doing the wrong things. And the reason to why you're doing the wrong things is because you're stuck in the wrong person. So for example, let's say you want to become a professional football player. Right now, you're out of shape. You're not the best at football. The reason, to make it super simple, the reason to why you're not good at football yet, the reason to why you're out of shape is because you're not that person yet. So simply become the person, and because you're that person, you're gonna do what that person does, and you're gonna have those things. So if I wanna be like Cristiano Ronaldo and I become him, I live as if I'm him, and I start doing the things he does because I'm now him, I'm gonna get the brand deals he does, I'm gonna get the physique he does, I'm gonna get the skill he does. This is what the Be Do Have framework is. Now, how can you do this in your life? Super simple. Right now, you're not satisfied with what you have simply because you're doing the wrong things. You're doing the wrong things because you're stuck in the wrong identity. Now, we can all agree that if I do everything Elon Musk does, I'm gonna have a fraction, or I'm gonna have his money. So we can all agree on this. The life you live today is the result of the decisions you've taken yesterday. And then the life you live tomorrow is the result of the decisions you take today. So what this means is, if you're not happy with your life right now, you simply made the wrong decisions in the past. And if you keep making those same decisions, you're going to live the same life tomorrow. So in your life, if you want to use the Be Do Have to change your life, first, be aware of the problem. Be aware of who you are right now. Find out who you want to become. Become that person mentally. Start doing what that person does because you're him, and everything will change. So what I'm trying to say is, instead of chasing have, chase be. So become the man, not what that man has, because if you become that man, you're automatically going to have what that person has. So that's how you can use it in your life. Always ask yourself those questions. Okay, I'm this person now. What would that person do in this specific situation? You're about to go play games with your friend and you want to become a professional football player. This may not be the best example, but just go with it. Ask yourself, would that person do this, or would he do this? Would he go play video games, or would he go train? Start doing what the person you are wanting to become does. Be Do Have. Now, we know what it is. We know how to use it in our lives. Now, how can we use it on sales calls? Now, once you really understand it, it just becomes naturally on sales calls. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give examples on how I've used it on sales calls before. So let's say I'm on a sales call. The guy says, I want to think about it. That's just how I make my decisions. Obviously, it's fear. One thing I always want to do using the Be Do Have identity framework, so I know his current situation, I know his desired situation, I know right now he makes X amount of money, he's in bad shape, whatever. He wants to become a different version of himself. I would simply explain the Be Do Have identity framework. So I would be like, okay, so would you agree with me that the life you're living right now is the result of the decisions you've made in the past and how you make those decisions? He's gonna be like, yes. Okay, and are you happy with your life? You mentioned XYZ, he's going to say no. Okay, so if you want a different life tomorrow, you mentioned you want to make X amount of money, his desired situation. Don't you need to take different actions? I mean, would you agree with me that if you do everything, or if you eat like a person that is in good shape eats, you're going to get into good shape? He's going to say yes. Okay, so basically, the decision making is the problem, and the actions you actually take. So you told me that this is how you usually make decisions. You take 3 days to think about it. I want to ask you, like, would that version waste 3 days, or would he get started right away? And you're basically going to go down that rabbit hole. So yeah, this is how you use the identity framework. In today's video, we covered 3 things: what it is, how you can use it in your life, and how to use it on a sales call. And I'm 70 right now. I'm trying to grow my sales personal brand. So what I'm doing is I'm giving completely free sales training. If you message me right now on Instagram, the word sales training, I'm going to send you completely free sales training. And after you watch the sales training, any questions you have, my DMs are open. Shoot me a DM. I'm going to reply in voicemails and help you for completely free. And I hope you found this helpful.